Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. On the option. He'll toss it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the SMU Mustangs offense has its first opportunity of the day. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved. And right now, they just seem out of sync.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Nestles it in at the 35. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the right. Right on target this time. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets it fly. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the
opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Quarterback keeper. Turning it on. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. To the air on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. On the move at the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to fire. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and... The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Smashes through the tackle.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. Snap in the shotgun. The sure hands, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! Made the grab and took it on in for the... Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to change this route. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. At the 40, there he goes. It's a running route, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Brooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Stanford! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Lacy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that last completion, it's second down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Caught over the middle, it's Davis. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just threw that one way too far. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And they react.
Yeah, man, they been crabbing me, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, Charles. I'm finna start chew clocking as soon as full quarter hit.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacy. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a crease. It's Lacy fighting off the defender. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Finds his man. It's Lacy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Power football with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Mustangs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. You get it to him, get the first down.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Snagged in the
Bro,
end
this
zone
shit crazy.
give them 6.
Like, they just letting them get everything.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw again. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Lacy. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards?
Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Let's go.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's got it. Touchdown, SMU! Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field. breaks some tackles,
breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Bro, are you serious, dog?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Bro, this game be cheating, boy. I'm going to put 2 clocks on.
This guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Touchdown, Mustangs! Once he got some room. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The sure hands, it's Brooks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
That's a first down for the offense.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Stanford quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw earlier.